What's going on, guys? Bruce here with Bullish Currency, back at you with another Kishu Inu update, guys. Another coin that's basically about to go to the moon, like so many other coins we've been looking at lately. I know we've been really focusing on Kishu a lot lately, but it's for good reasons, guys. We are on our way to a 250,000 holders and on our way to being listed and making a crazy moonshot, guys. But before we get into the good news, which obviously we have a lot of, and maybe some potential bad news or whatever news, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, guys. Hit that notification bell because you never know which update is going to be a huge help. And definitely comment below, guys. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you know. Definitely feel free to share all your information, guys. We're all in this together. And as always, guys, everything on these videos and in this channel is strictly for entertainment, education purposes only. It is not financial advice, guys. All right. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right in. So as you can see right here, Kishu Inu, some basics. We're just going to look at what I always like to look at. First off, we're just green. I like the fact that we're green everywhere, just like Shiba right now. 118% positive green 24-hour volume, guys. That's amazing. And of course, let's go down and check the holders out, guys. Look at this. We are so close to getting to a 250,000 holders, guys. I think something is going to happen with Kishu very, very soon. I think it's going to get listed. It's just at this point, the army is strong. It's big. It's growing fast. They're doing the right things like all the other great meme coins before them. I just don't see why they're not going to be listed after the holidays. Maybe, obviously the new year, January, maybe February, who knows? But I do believe it could happen very soon because we're making giant leaps in holders. I mean, the leaps of growth that we're experiencing right now with holders is increasing. So that's a good sign. And everything else is obviously great. When you see a lot of green like this, it's great. It's just great news. Let's see what's actually happening on in the media news side. Okay, not much, right? That's the same article that was there before. But we do know from our previous videos, they're doing the right things. They're getting into the gaming space, the NFT space. They want to get into all the right spaces that you should to make yourself a legitimate coin and to really, last and grow, right? And make these moonshots that we like. Let's go ahead and just look at the chart, guys. Let's get right into it. So here we go. Kishu Inu. This is the daily chart. So as you can see, we made quite a retracement, guys, from this previous low to this new current high, not the all-time high, but current high made. That's about a 70-80% retracement, which we do see a lot in crypto. Okay, the first retracement that happened was more 50%, which also is common, 30%, which is also common. So as you can see, the most common things, basic things that you learned before with Fibonacci retracement happens 30%, 50%, and of course, down here in the 786 area. And that happens a lot in crypto, the 786 area. So this is where we are right now. I do see somewhat of a pattern forming down here for bullish confirmation. I do like this big old bullish engulfing candle right here before the current bear candle. That's great. It's also a break and retest happening off of a previous level here, which is awesome too, right? That means we do have an extra confirmation that this can just continue to push to the upside. But let's go ahead and down to smaller time frames. Yeah, it is forming somewhat of a pattern here. Let me go down to even smaller time frames. Okay, so we did have somewhat of a pattern down here, and that's why I went bullish. And I like the fact that it kind of broke out of this little level here. Very small 4-hour level, but nonetheless, it broke to the upside. Same thing like Shiba. We have pretty much the same bearish confirmation. The reason why it's kind of dropping a little bit right now as we speak, the last couple hours. And yeah, there is a good chance it could come back down into this area here before continuing to the upside, but definitely can also continue right now where it's at, start pushing up. If we get some bullish engulfing candles, I believe that might be it, because it could just retest this area here. That's what could be happening right now. That could be just a retest. So we have to see how the next candle plays out. Of course, that really matters, the next couple of candles. But as of right now, I definitely need to see some more action before I decide if as a trader, even if I was going to pull a trigger. I mean, I can go down to small time frames, of course, but that's not what we do here. Take a look at the weekly. So I like what I see on the weekly, to be honest, guys. I see a nice pattern. I see a nice break and retest here. And Sure, there's some space for it to drop a little bit more, but I do feel like the upside potential from where it is in general is absolutely great. We're talking about, you know, that's big. It's massive. Um, yeah, I'm bullish, guys, with Kishu, of course, guys. I feel like this is a sleeping giant. I feel like as soon as it starts getting listed, it's game over, right? It's gonna be next level. And yeah, I feel like we're seeing some good signs right where it's at that this could be it. We could end up being very, very bullish. It really all depends on this current daily candle. How is it going to close? This current 12-hour candle, how is it going to close? That really matters. That's really going to let me know whether we're just going to continue this trend, making lower highs and lower lows, or we're actually finally stopping and ready to reverse. We'll see. Really got to look at this next 12-hour candle and next daily candle to really tell me. So, but other than that, guys, we are in a beautiful area. Everything is green, positive. Holders are steady increasing right to 250,000. I mean, we're going to be there in no time. We'll be at a 250,000 in no time, guys. By the time January hits, I think it'll be happening. And I think that's going to be a major milestone hit. And I think that's going to be something worth, you know, other people and other things and whatever exchanges and everything looking and taking Kishu Inu more serious. I feel like that's going to make it happen. 250,000 people, you know, army strong for Kishu. That's definitely going to make it a lot more worth it to look into it, to take it serious. This is a sleeping giant, guys. Look how many times it gave amazing, you know, pumps, right? Like one, look how big this pump was. And even after that 70% retracement, it gave another pump and dropped again. And even after that 80% or more retracement, it gave another pump and then came right back down to where it was and stayed there for a while before it gave a nice pump, retracement, pump, retracement, pump, bigger retracement. The same thing that happened here. So now what we're going to get is what we can see happen right now is maybe this pumps up to here and then drops back down here and moves sideways a little bit before the next big pump. So that's a good possibility, or this could be where the next pump starts right now. So we'll see how these next candles close, guys. That's really important here. We really want to break out of the trend, you know, to really tell me that we're not just going to repeat making lower highs. We need to see this thing break out of this trend. We got multiple ways to draw this trend. So as you see, when you start playing around with that, it actually isn't quite breaking out of the trend. If you want to be specific like this, it's really not breaking out yet. So it needs to break out of this level and the trend at the same time to really start to convince me we're ready to really turn around here. So that's going to take another candle or two, guys. That's basically it for Kishu, though. Like, we're super bullish on this, guys. This is a sleeping giant. This is gonna be big. All right, it's gonna explode. But look, this is not financial advice. All right, you do whatever you want to do. Do your own due diligence for sure. I'm just telling you how I'm feeling and what we're doing over here in the bullish currency community, guys. And if you're ever curious about what it's like to be a part of the bullish currency community, feel free to reach out to us. I believe we do leave our social medias down below, but you definitely more welcome to comment. I'll reply as soon as I can, and we could definitely be in contact on how you can become a part of the group. All right, but that's it for now, guys. Until the next video, stay blessed and stay bullish.